questions is really like, I called it like personal life, but it's not like invasive personal, just like my own thoughts and, you know, whatnot. So the first question says, top 5 goals for the future. Now, I'm a very future-oriented person. Like, we could be sitting right now, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat later. Well, that's a bad example. We could be sitting right now, and I'm like, okay, what am I about to do next? What am I about to do that? Like, I pay attention, and, like, of course, I appreciate the present, but you got to always think 10 toes ahead. That's a person. You got to think a human ahead. Because you know what that human can do? Your job but better. Anyways, if y'all don't know, I'm in college. I go to Penn State Evanston. So the first couple ones are just like very educational. I want to get a good GPA. Good to me is different than good to you. Because in high school, which is undisclosed for right now at this very second in space and time, but I went to Central. If you're from Philly, yeah, I went to Central. Oops, sorry. My GPA was like a 5.7. No, it wasn't. It was like a 3.8. But college is way different than high school. No matter what, no matter how good or of a magnet high school you went to. I don't mean to burst your bubble, but that 4.0, kiss her goodbye. It's like, nah, I'm not trying to discourage y'all, but a good GPA to me for college is like a 3.5, 3.7, like, or like at least just be on the dean's list, you know? My first semester, which I'm gonna get into like later, wasn't the best, but since I'm only taking 4 classes now, it's like we're gonna get better. The next joint is to graduate from Penn State, specifically from Abington, because we have this thing at Penn State called 2+2, where you can go 2 years at one campus and 2 years at a different one. Yeah, we're not doing that. Where am I going? Main campus? Do you see the color of this? Well, that's a bad but do you see this and this and to main campus with Susie, Brian, and Stephanie? I'll pass. Grow my YouTube channel. Grow, I mean, as in like just to share positivity, keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said in my first YouTube video, I'm a full-time psychologist and I'm a part-time YouTuber, and you know, I have of course other like duties and obligations. You know, I'm gonna be moving back into my dorm, so I have that. I'm still a daughter, I'm still an older sister, taking care of a puppy like right now before I move out. So it's like, I know that this is for fun and I take this seriously, like I do. Like, you know, I come here looking cute and whatnot, but I want to have consistency. I want to have like a really good engagement with my, you know, Maxters. I want to build my social media platform on YouTube and on Snapchat and Instagram primarily, but I just want to like grow positively. And like I was telling other people, like, I don't want to be one of those people known for drama or known for this and that. Like, if you want to hear, like, if you hear about Leah Mack, you're like, oh, that's the girl who's like beautiful and smart and a psychologist. Ding 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 ding. That's it. Nothing else. She was, but no, she did. Nope. You don't have photographic evidence. Sorry, let me not say that. Be a doctor of psychology, PhD. You already know, clinical psychology. That's what I wanted specifically. And then be an advocate for my passions. And I'm gonna talk about a little bit of this later. But when I mean passions, I mean like, you know, Black Lives Matter movement, LGBTQ plus movement. A lot of things that people don't discuss, like people who are ableist, not that I am, people who are ableist, I want to like go against that, because we live in a society where we really don't care about people who are like physically or mentally able, and it really sucks, especially like a person who struggles with their mental health, which I can't compare to somebody who has like, you know, like physical ailments or like autism or stuff. But we don't really cater to those people a lot. Not cater, but we don't really care about them. There you go, I'll say it. Jobs, we don't care. Education, we don't fund enough. And I want to speak up for those people who don't have a voice or whose voices are being stripped away. That's that. Who are your closest friends? So you can't ask me that. That's like saying, what's your favorite food? I got a lot of them, you know. I got a rack of them. I have like groups of friends. Like I have my friends from Central, which is like Nemo, Eve, Javon, Jaisha, Esther, Felicity, Joyce, Chi Chi, Anri, Desiree, Nikita, Caitlin. Make sure I ain't forget nobody. Chi Chi, Felicity, Anri, Joyce. Because if God forbid I forget somebody, the group chat's gonna blow me up and eradicate me for 24 hours. I don't need none of that. And then I also have like my Penn State friends, like my roommates, Gianni, Julie's, Kaylee, Emily, Damaris, Ainsley. Y'all gonna hear about Ainsley all the time because that's my bad. Anthony. I'm always the person that's making friends. Not to be cocky, but like I'm that person where like we in class, I'll make the group chat, or I'll be the one like, yo, hey, what's up? I like your hair, Key. I like your hair cut, he. I wish I knew how to speak English. I like your haircut, G. That's me. And I have other friends too, like it's a boy. But y'all gonna mind your business. Same as Adon. Talented King. He's a YouTuber. He's not a YouTuber. He does Twitch and whatnot, but he's also a dancer. Next question. What are your thoughts on men? They're weird, but I like me some men. Next question. What's the hardest thing you had to accept? This is a little deep for me. I think the hardest thing for me to accept is the fact that, like, no matter how much advice I give to myself or to other people, I can't fix everything. And to give better context, I've always been like a helper. Like I've helped my mom, helped my brother, helped my friends in school, helped other family members, you know, and a lot of the times I wasn't worrying about myself, but I gotta remember that some things are really out of my control. Some things I can't fix, and that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have some things that you're working on or you're working out. I can't heal all things. If I could, that'd be great, but that's not humanely possible for me. So I have to just remember that and be like, well, things can't be perfect, and I know that things ain't going great, but it's A-okay, you know? Next, favorite outfit. Okay, I have these patchwork jeans that I was supposed to show right now, but pretend they right there. They're really, really cute. They distressed. They have like patchwork Jordans on the back and like the front and stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna say this jacket. If you ain't know where this is from, shame on you. Shame on you. College experiences. Hope these aren't boring. LOL. First of all, love you. These questions is not boring. So there was this one time where it was one of my roommates' birthdays, and we went roller skating. And my friend Primrose and I, it was so embarrassing. I don't know how to roller skate, skateboard, ride a bike, none of that. Wheels, no, kill it. We were so horrible that one of the workers had to like get us from the side. Mind you, if all my Philly people, we was in Rolling Thunder, so you already know Rolling Thunder is like this, and then where people lounge at. I'm not a constructor. So the guy working there had to like help pull us back to the side where we can like scoot on, and it was people, they looked like they was all at 15, 16 recording us. I was so embarrassed, and I told my mom. She was laughing at me. My dad was laughing at me. My brother was laughing at me. I'm like, what we he cackling for? I could be on World Star. I could be on Philly Scoop Ball for all I know. That's the end of my career. The girl who couldn't roller skate. Ridiculous. Dyeing my hair purple was really fun. It was really interesting. I was going through a breakup, TMI, I know. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just do something crazy, you know? I went purple. And it was really fun. Like, I did it with my friends at like, it had to be like 10, 11 p.m. I was just like, let me just bleach and do my hair right now. Like, let me just do it. And I did it. And it was really cute. And I had it purple for like a long time. Making great friends was a really good thing I did in college. You know, I mentioned a lot of them earlier. but like having college friends is really like essential, because some days, like especially if you're a person who dorms or will dorm, it can just get so lonely just sitting there like being in your room all by yourself, you know? Not necessarily saying you gotta go out and have these big plans, but having company, like having good company is really good, because it just makes it feel more homey. Because I was a person where I'm the only person from my graduating class who specifically goes to Penn State Abington and specifically lives in my dorm. So I know nobody here. Everybody's new to me. Some people know each other, some people don't. And it was an awkward experience at first, but after time and just getting the right chemistry, bada boom boom bam. I love you, bro. And then pulling all-nighters. It was this one time where I was packing to come back home for like the winter break, and I stayed up till like 3-4 in the morning. I had like 5 cups of coffee. That's the ridiculous things that you do in college. Just drink coffee, pull all-nighters, just don't go to sleep, crusty eyed, everything. Everybody, you okay? You look sick. No, I just didn't get sleep for a week and a half, maybe. Please do better than me. Please do better than me. But yeah, those were some of my favorite college experiences. College is really fun. All my college kids, let me know how college is treating y'all, because she was kicking my behind, but now she acting cute. Next question. So a day in my life. So this really depends, because I know y'all didn't ask, but I don't care. My schedule is like, I have classes Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So on those days, I go to my classes online, of course. Learn, take pictures of the notes, whatever. I have this really good organizer, like this like physical like book of a planner, and like I multitask like really well. I clean up, I organize things, I write down like what my homework is. And I typically do my homework on school days, so like the days off, if I like did finish it, free. On the days that like I am free and I have like absolutely nothing to do, I'm usually like scripting for like YouTube videos about what I could do next, improving on things like that, or just watching YouTube, because I like it here. I like people like Corey Kenshin and other people, I'm a human too. I do things normally. Best high school memory. So I picked 2. Yeah, I see 2. There's this club at my school, called AASU, which is short for African American Student Union. I didn't start joining clubs till my senior year. Don't ask questions. Wasn't my fault. Blink, blink. But it was really a club about, expressing like Black individuality and expressions and whatnot. And I joined the club my senior year with a bunch of my friends, and it was so fun, like getting to know upper and underclassmen who just were so excited about like being in a room where everybody looked like you. Well, I'm kind of light skinned, but a mixed diversity of Black people. So our club, the ASU, it has like different sections. Like you can be in ASU music, ASU dance, ASU poetry. I was in dance, because if you don't know, I'm a dancer. Liturgical, I dance in my church. Thank you very much. But we did hip hop, and when I tell you, we did 2 performances. The ASU showcase, where everybody in the club, does their performances, and then International Day, where different ethnicities got to perform. We killed it. Like every time I hear the the remix to Welcome to the Party with Nicki Minaj, because we did a dance to that. I'm just like I do it every single time. Or Dior, Life is Good. Like it was so many songs that we danced to, and we did it flawlessly. Everybody was accrediting us. All right, next question. Funniest moment that comes to mind. So I mentioned earlier that some of my bestest friends are Ainsley and Anthony. When I tell you I'm like with them all the time, like I literally had bags of clothes in Ainsley's like dorm and just staying the night over there for like days. But this is the moment. one day she wasn't like feeling the best, so you know, Anthony and I was like making her feel better. We were talking about music, Nicki Minaj, all that good stuff, you know, relevant things. And then we just got the idea to play Heads Up, you know, the game by Ellen. I don't know why it costs money, honey, but we played it, and it was just so funny. Like, each of us have our own like moment of stupidity. Example, oh, if you don't know the premise of Heads Up, like, you put like the phone on top of your forehead, and it has a word or phrase that you have to guess, and the other people give you clues on it, but they can't explicitly say like what the phrase is. So Anthony had the phone on his head, and his word was Hamlet, the play. Hamlet, the play. And he's like, oh, when you're choking, and no, he didn't have the phone in his head. I think I did, or somebody did. He was like, when you're choking and you gotta do the like thing like to compress. So we was like, Heimlich? So I want to know what college tuition what we paying for? For him to confuse the Heimlich maneuver with Hamlet. They got the letter H in common. We was dogging him. We was but see now, it was my turn, right? The next day. And I couldn't think of like, sometimes when I think like this, I can't think of anything. I couldn't think of a singular movie Denzel Washington was in. So you know what I said as the clue? Penzo Washington. Penzo Washington. Hey, it's allowed. It's allowed. I just switched up the letters, you know. It's legal. I don't get penalty points. What? But yeah, that was bad. But the number one thing that had us rolling was the word was like Gandalf from one of those rings, and like Anthony was like, oh, it's the guy with like the old guy, and he was like in the movie and was like, you shall not pass. What did she say? Moses, like, you know, parting the Red Sea. Moses. I didn't know Moses was in Lord of the Rings. Moses was getting that coin. That's all I know. Moses was like, with a money reside, with a money. And like, I've even debated like changing her like contact in my phone to Moses, but it was just like, dude, are you dumb or are you stupid? I was mad, but I can't talk with Penzo Washington. Next question. Worst pet peeve. Not to be political, but all you anti-maskers, you're not cute, your breath stank, and you got on the same drawers for the past 3 days. Funky. Not funky fresh, not Friday night funk. Funky. Put on a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't go outside. Why are you putting everybody else's lives in jeopardy because you want to make a political statement? People want to compare it to the Me Too movement. My body, my choice. What does a woman having, or anybody having the rights to, you know, wear what they want to wear without feeling sexualized or feeling, you know, other things that the Me Too movement is about, and you not spreading a disease, have to do in common? Y'all think they was cutting up like this during the bubonic plague? No. So why cut up now? Put a mask on. Mask up or pack up, like Penn State says. Kurt. Next question. Favorite hobby. See, now this is a hobby that I don't participate in because I don't got the funds yet, but traveling. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to LA. I want to go to Canada so I can see Curtis Connor. Yes. We love our mayor. Yeah, I just want to go out, see the world, do all that other stuff. But first I got to get, you know, my degree, get my life together. But I just love the idea of like going somewhere, indulging in another culture, learning about the culture, educating yourself, educating others, you know? It's just fun. It's what's up. Next question. Will you be doing giveaways? Yes. Yes, I will. Here you go. It's my love and affection. I hope that you take it well, take it kindly, and have a blessed day. Next question. How many times have you dyed your hair? 4, approximately 4. This don't count because this is like, these is butterfly locks and my hair is like braided under, and then, so this is not a color. But so far I have dyed my ends blue back in like 2015, and hopefully I'm able to put the pictures in, because if not, that's embarrassing. But my ends was blue back in like 2018. I think I was like 15. There you go, that's the right numbers. After that, I dyed half of my hair, you know, it's not blonde, it was like copper, because you know that like TikTok trend where it was like the half thing. I did that. I don't know why. It was cute, I guess, but it was patchy because I did it myself. Every single time I've colored my hair, I did it myself. So that is something to note. We save coins here, you know. We are heavy DIYers. But then after that, I went fully like copper, but then I didn't touch it for a long time. I was taking care of my hair. Hair's really healthy. Even like now, like ever since that point, like my like junior, senior year, like phenomenal. So the like new growth was grown in, so it was literally like half like this like brown, and then half copper. So I was just like, let me do something different. Then I went purple, like how I said earlier. And then a couple days after Christmas, like this Christmas, I was just like, I gotta do something crazy. I gotta do something drastic for the New Year's. And I went like blonde, like Melissa blonde, like 613 blonde. And again, I did it myself. It was very chaotic. But yeah, but as you can see, I have new growth because like you can't even see that. You couldn't even tell. But yeah, right now my like natural hair is currently like 613 blonde. Really cute. Love it. Next question. What is your favorite hairstyle to do or wear? Right now, I love these butterfly locks. Again, Yuma did them. She's really, really good. She's very multi-talented. Bless her heart. But like on my hair, like itself, I really love wigs. Like y'all gonna see a bunch of wig installations. Synthetic. Unless y'all sending me human hair. Or unless I get a deal. So I don't want to hear, oh, it's synthetic. It's not real. It's real because I paid for it. And I also like, see now, I don't know what type of hair I have, but it's not like loose. And it sure is curly. Sometimes oily. Sometimes. So when I see people on the interwebs talk about wash and goes, I'll look at them and laugh. Wash and go where? Wash in 75 steps and then wait for it to air dry and then give up and then do a braid out and then realize that you're too tired for a braid out and then you do a twist out and you realize that the twists weren't fully dry, so it's ugly. And go. Put on a bonnet. Yep. But basically I just like when my hair is like curly. I just like fully curliest, and it's when it's big I pick it out like days after like I fully saturated it. Next question. What is your goal in life? I think to have peace within myself, you know? We worry about like getting a job, making money, having a family, but sometimes we don't really take care of ourselves. Like I feel like I want to just be like mentally, emotionally, and physically sound with myself before I call myself doing anything. And having peace of mind is something that, you know, I really want to aspire to do. You know, taking care of myself in like big and small ways, like going to therapy, having self-care days, knowing my limits, definitely knowing my limits. So yeah, I just want to be chilling, you know, have no regrets when I die. What is one social justice issue you think is really important? I can name 5 right now. I'm gonna just choose one. But you already know what I'm finna say. Why are we still talking about Black Lives Matter in the year of 2021? Why is that still debatable? Why is the life of an African American person debatable why are the rights of an African American person still debatable? Because we see the Caucasians do crazy stuff, like storm the Capitol, and what do they get? A slap on the wrist. But when black people are rioting for the unwrongful killings of certain individuals, like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, rest in power, they're called rioters. They're called just the worst names on earth for simply protesting about the life of someone being taken away by the police. So again, I say, why is the life of a black person debatable? Next question. You got a middle name. Yes, Carrie, K-A-R-I-E. I didn't pick it, so don't look at me like that. Next question. Hey, I'm your biggest fan. I hope you respond. I love you too, boo. What's your greatest fear? I think this goes back to like my goal in life. I think my biggest fear is to lose myself. Not like, oh no, she's lost herself, but like, no, like, yeah, like I'm not like authentic to myself. Like, I've given up on like my morals and my passions and whatnot. I've seen and felt what it's like to be at rock bottom, but I know for a fact that there's rockier bottoms. Like, I never want to get to that stage in life. So that's why like I grind and I make sure like taking care of myself. I never want to get to that point in life. So yeah, that's my greatest fear. We gonna move on to the miscellaneous questions. So that really concludes the Q&A that I had. You know, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun like looking at people like who weren't even like some of my closest friends just ask me questions that they genuinely seem to like want to know the answers to, and I hope I fulfilled those answers for everybody. But if you want to see more content like this, be a Maxter, subscribe, talk to your friend about me, talk to your cat about me, talk to the jacket about me, because you know we super fly. So look at it, still rattle, but I still like her. You know, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that. Now we'll see you Maxters again today. Wait, I think I'm gonna post pictures of my mane in this jacket like it, cause I ain't got an outro jacket like it. Peace.